I wanted to talk to you about the choices that you think you don't have and the choices that you do have. Now, after Corona finishes, we're all going to be, who knows what we're going to do? Who knows what's going to happen? But I'd like to think that some of us will come out of it with a new outlook on life. Please give me a thumbs up. Please leave a hashtag replay. That way I know who's watching when. Alright, so I met a woman the other day on the train, and we were both standing like sardines, and I said to her, do you want to hold on to this bar? And she said, no, I'm fine just to stand. I've been doing this for 33 years. And I was like, getting peak hour trains like this, jam-packed for 33 years? And I said, why have you done that for 33 years? Because she said it in a way that was like, I'm a hero, but I hate it, So if she'd said it like, I love this, I would have just been like, good on you, love. But she really sounded like she hadn't really loved every moment of it. So I said, why have you done that? And she goes, I don't have a choice. And I immediately thought, of course you've got a choice. Now, I hate when people say, you've always got a choice. Usually when they say that, they're being quite dismissive. They don't always know the full story. Maybe there are choices, but maybe there aren't. So I wanted to say to her, you must really love your house, or your kids must be in the right school zone. But I just thought, I'm not going to delve. I'm not going to go into it. I don't know her at all. So I didn't. But it occurs to me that when all is said and done with Corona, there are going to be people who are going to come back out of it and just go back to their day-to-day life that they weren't really loving in the first place. So I wanted to put it to you, what are you doing that you hate, that you would really like to change so that you could live a more fulfilled life? Are you in a job that you absolutely abhor just because you can't be bothered looking for another one, or just because people say that there are no jobs out there, or because you don't want to go back to school and study, or what is the reason? What is the excuse? Because sometimes it's an excuse, sometimes it's a reason. They're two very different things. There are things that are really holding us back, and that sometimes those are just mental, but there are some things that we just can't always get around. And sometimes you're making sacrifices so that someone else in your family can do what they want to do, which is also a very valid reason. So I would love you to think about that today. Just think about, if you come out of this Corona business alive, and you very likely will, just think, what can you do differently? Because a lot of us are not living the life that we want. And why are you? You deserve a great life. You're a fabulous, amazing person. Why wouldn't you want to live every day the way you want to live? Why can't you be out exploring? Why can't you see the positives in things? Because there are a lot of whingy pusses out there. Do you know a whingy puss? You probably do. Somebody probably just came to mind. You know what? Maybe it's you, but maybe it's someone you know. And even if you look at them, try not to judge too much, because that's not what we're here for. But sometimes people can be inspirational in the way they're living their life badly. So if you think, God, that one, shut up, stop whinging, change something. Well, maybe you should listen to that voice that voice in your head, that what you're telling them is something you could be applying to yourself, because you're probably playing it a bit safe, possibly. So think about that. Think about what you want, what else you want, and bloody well go for it. I want to read your comments below, so make sure you leave a hashtag replay just so I know when you're watching, and leave your comments. What are you doing too safely? Are you playing life too safely? Is it just your job? Are you not looking after yourself? Could you do more? Is there something you're going to get out of this coronavirus situation? Are you going to be stuck at home because your job has closed down? Will you be able to spend more time with your family? I see that as a positive. Not everybody will. but maybe you can actually use the time that you would usually use to commute to exercise. You know, there are all sorts of benefits, and some of these things are things that you can take into the future. They say it takes 16 days of putting into practice a new habit for it to become a habit. So guess what? A lot of people are stuck at home for 14 days. So close. Tack on a weekend and you're there. So what are you going to change? What are you going to get out of this? Because it doesn't have to be all negativo. If you know me at all, you know life is not all about negativo, and I am all about the positives. And if you've been on my wall at all, you'll see that I've got all sorts of questions, topics, areas that you can improve at all times. So leave your comments. Maybe this is a massive wake-up call for all of us to do something a bit differently. Maybe you just need a bit of courage. Maybe when you come out of this, you want to be able to approach that guy because you're sick of waiting for the guys to approach you, sick of waiting for them to see you. Is that you? I reckon it could be a few of you out there. I'm not going to do the romper room thing, but I reckon there are a few out there who are probably thinking, I've had enough of being single, I want to go out and find the guy for me, and now's a good time. I've also done a video recently about updating your dating profile, so have a look for that, and if you missed it, let me know and I'll put in the link, because this is a great time for doing that sort of thing, because you're stuck at home anyway. Why not chat to new people? All right, lovelies, I'm going to go. Please make sure you have a fabulous day, because you are and you deserve a fabulous day and a fabulous life. Catch you soon. Bye.